Hi everyone, my name is Maxime and I'm super happy today to introduce you to FineTuner, a new way to fine-tune your model directly on OpenAI accounts and so like model like GPT-4 or GPT 3.5 Turbo, GPT-4 Mini, and Cloud also, which will come really soon. So actually, this video will be a little tutorial, so I'll show you how to fine-tune your first model. So you can create a new project, give it a name, let's say test and description test. And there you enter in your project. So you will find the content that you will add and the fine-tuning that you will add. So we can just start by launch a new fine-tuning, and there you enter in the process of fine-tuning. First, so specify the role of your AI assistant, its tone, and the type of task it should perform. This part is really important. You have really to give like the purpose of your AI assistant, what you want to do exactly. More precise you will be, better it will be after. Like you can say, so like this example, you can do something as a legal expert, like if you will give a lot of articles of law or even books of law, and you want to do someone which is the best in real estate law, for example, you say it. I want an AI assistant on real estate law, which can advise the best, etc. Also, if you want to give it like a ton of voice, like Harry Potter, Gollum, or something like that, you say it also. It's super important. And so there, what we will do, I think a nice example is to do one on Yoda, because it's really, he has really a big tone of voice, and it's super interesting to see if there is a big change and if the model will really change with this fine-tuning with FineTuner. Okay, so let's say I want an AI assistant that talks like Yoda from Star Wars. Okay, let's go next. And there you are at the add select content part. It's obviously one of the most important ones. So there you will have to find content on the AI assistant that you want to do. If you want to do, like I told you, something about law, give like a lot of articles of law. If you want something like customer client service on your like API, for example, give your documentation, your API documentation. There, so for Yoda, I went to find like some script about Yoda, script of the real movies. I added like two episodes, and it's little extract, but it will be already good. And I found on YouTube a video of the 25 best quotes of Yoda. So we can just add it. And yes, so the system will all transcribe in AI, so find the best of it and do all the transcription. The transcription will be after the end of the fine tuning when you launch it. There, so you add it. Actually, there you find data estimation. So for the purpose of what you said, we give it like a minimum recommended amount of data. So the data is counted at character, like one letter. Every letter has a cost. You start with 10,000 letter characters for free. Like we say, actually, we say a minimum recommended of 15,000. It's really important. There, if you want to start to see results, it's really important to follow this minimum estimation. After, for the maximum estimation, the optimal estimation, it's kind of it's really an estimation. Like for example, like I told you, if you do something on low, or if you are doing a customer assistant of your e-commerce store and you have a lot of product, it's like just an estimation. It's there that like in our testing we are seeing something really good to start, but obviously if you have more data to give it more. um, okay, so there we go. Next we choose, so now the AI provider. Right now it's OpenAI. Claude will be soon arriving. There we choose the base model. We have three choice: 3.5 turbo, GPT-4o mini, and GPT-O. Actually, all the three are good. Better will be the model, less content you will have to give. Also, it's important to know that, to like change a tone of voice, for example. There you give your OpenAI API key that you can find on your OpenAI API platform. There you have like an help system to like understand how to do it, how to find your OpenAI key. You need to have a little amount of money because the fine tuning will be on your OpenAI account. So not a lot there. I think it will be like less than $1, but it's still important to have a little bit of money in your account. Okay, so there you go. Next, you have a recap of everything, and you can launch the fine tuning. Okay, so there you have like the amount of the creation dataset and the fine tuning directly on your OpenAI, so you can add an account. Here we are in test mode, so I can like just pay with this card, but that will not work for you. So I can put everything. Okay, it's okay. Okay, and now you're coming back on the dashboard. You will have an onboarding, obviously, but there. So the process can obviously take a few minutes to several hours depending the data set. Me, what I know is like for this amount of data, it's approximately 10-15 minutes, I would say. But anyway, you will receive an email with the progression of it. There you can see the dataset is generating. You can see there that you have a tab with your content, and the fine tuning, which is pending because the dataset is in generation. You will receive obviously an email when the dataset is ready and when the fine tuning is ready. So actually, let's come back after the fine tuning is finally done to try this model. Okay, so our fine-tuning model is finally ready. We get the notification by email approximately, so 10 minutes after the launch. So now we can enter in our project, go on fine-tuning, see that it's completed. You can like watch every details about it, download the dataset, and most of test the model. So let's try it. I don't know. So we did something. We did an AI model on Yoda. So let's ask what you think about the force. What do you about the force? Strong am I with the force, but not that strong. Okay, this is cool. So we can obviously like kind of ask the same question to see that it's diversified. Let's see, my ally is the force and a powerful ally it is. Okay, so there we are ready with Yoda. This is working. Okay, so actually a bit more details to understand well FineTuner and the fine tuning in general on OpenAI. You can go on the playground to try like different assistant and most of your assistant that you just made. There you see that a system message goes in by default. You are an AI assistant that speaks like Yoda from Star Wars. It is the system prompt that we can see just here. This system prompt was used justly to train the model. It was trained with this system prompt. So we put by default this system prompt in order to kind of activate the fine tuning. Depends really if you are training it on a big amount of data. If you are training it with enough amount, it will be okay. You will just have to do test and see. But for example, if you are doing a fine tuning on law and you're giving like big books of law and it's a huge amount of content, it will be okay. Normally, you don't need any system prompt to activate anything. The fine tune is the model is completely oriented in your thing. But there, when you're doing it with not a huge amount um, of data, it's always better to add the system prompts with, but exactly the one that you train with, to like activate the model and make understand the model. Okay, I need to talk like the data set that the person trained me, kind of. So there you can also always try with multiple. You can find it just there in the fine tuning tab. In the fine tuning tab in the OpenAI platform, you can obviously like take a part of the ID, go on the playground, go to search a model, and you will find your model. Like I told you, it's always better to add the system message that you are um, in your FineTuner account to converse better. So actually now you have your model in OpenAI, so you can just connect it like the normal API of OpenAI with like Make.com, Zapier, every automation tool or every other tool. So you can add it on your social, on your Slack, or every automation that you want to do actually. And even if you're doing a startup with like I don't know, an AI tutor or all, you can also integrate it super easily. So thank you very much to listening to me. And if you want any more tutorials how to integrate it, I will be happy to do it. Thank you.